real quick. Everybody pay a little more attention to detail as far as AS400 and typos and all that stuff. Michelle is a line of defense, but she can only do so much. She basically had to rewrite a lot of this agenda, and you know, I'm not saying that, you know, we make mistakes also, but everybody, it just seemed like this week was really chaotic, so everybody just kind of pay closer attention. She'll be sending out another form as well. I think she already sent it to kind of help with things, and just makes things a lot easier if everybody could get on the same page and help each other out. So with that, let's get started. Mayor, do you have any communications today?
Mr. Chairman, too. There is the item that's on the agenda, which is the appointment. It's Alex's replacement. The appointment of Councilwoman Angela Croft of Risk Management. We will be bringing next week the appointment of Charlie to the DDA in replacement of Alex. We did not get it on the agenda in time, and I was waiting for Charlie to confirm that he could serve the commitment. That one probably makes sense because the TIFA and DDA meet at the same time, and we have a very hard time pulling together a quorum, so they're back-to-back meetings, and they're also very infrequent just due to the lack of funding in the DDA. So we'll bring that forward next meeting, but so we have 5A. Then we also have, which was sent late, from Jeff Baum, which is the demolition of the two properties mentioned in, I guess we'll call it 5B, if that's okay, which is the motion to approve the McMillan Group low quote for the demolition of two dangerous buildings in the amount of $17,500 plus a 10% contingency. Jeff, do you want to speak to that item in particular?
Sure. Mayor, Chairman, these two are the properties, the structures that we did not take on the first right of refusal. Because they were dangerous buildings, we put them on the blight list request to Wayne County, and we just got them deeded to the city. So the city now owns them, so we can move immediately to get them demolished. Purchasing put out a bid. We had a lot of responses, and this is the low quote. We did check them. We've never worked with this company before, but they did check out with all of your licenses and the SAM check to make sure that there are no violations.
Is there any questions? Jeff, I have one real quick. First of all, I'm glad these houses definitely needed. But the question is when will they be roughly torn down by?
Well, we kind of got ahead of it, so we've already done the asbestos testing to show what's present. Okay. So they'll take that report, they will abate and then demolish. I would think that this should happen within the next 30 to 45 days. Okay. And that's being conservative. They should be done. Okay. And once I get a firm date, I will fan out a communication to you guys.
Mayor, do you have anything else?
That's it, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
No problem. We're going to go to the, Jeff, which one is that, the Hennessy one? Jeff has a way to get to, so we're going to do the Hennessy one there. Yeah, 20. Okay.
You want to make the motion first before I speak?
Yeah, let me go ahead and read it through it. Number 20, motion to approve awarding the CDBG engineering, planning, and support services to Hennessy Engineers, preferred vendor, to be funded by CDBG with services to be performed in compliance with 24 CFR, Part 85 and 135. This is the final year of the extension.
Okay, so thanks, Chairman. This contract was approved a couple years ago. At the time, council requested that we bring it back for each one-year extension. This is Joan Hennessy. She wrote her letter stating that she'd like to be renewed. She's keeping her rates consistent. We're very happy with the work and services they provide. Next year, this time, this contract will have to go back out for request for qualification.
Anyone have any questions? Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll go back up to number 6. Number 6 is a motion to approve the purchase of new fire hose from West Shore Fire Inc. Low bid for the amount not to exceed $48,833. Purchase will be funded with three-year lease agreement through PNC Bank and to approve budget amendment 2019-013. Purchases will be funded through Fire Capital Outlay Account. Chief.
Yes, thank you. to the chairman of the council. Basically, with all this equipment except the ladder truck, I think you all know as far as when we took myself and Stan took over, the vehicles and a lot of the equipment were old and needed repair. We did a lot of work to get the vehicles back, you know, so basically all the vehicles are pretty much, all the frontline vehicles are new. The equipment, we did our best with fixing things and kind of just pushing it along to this year, but with all this equipment, it's really needed. We do hose testing every year. We had several lengths break, so it was time to get new hose. So. Now, this isn't actually the low bid. I don't know why I put the low bid. This is actually, it's $400 more than the low bid, but basically this company came out, went over, brought samples, did everything basically that we asked as far as explaining stuff. Just we know hose, this guy really knows hose, and kind of went that extra mile, so we decided to go with him.
What's the life expectancy? What's the law? Is it like 3 years? 5 years?
10 years is the magical number for fire stuff, gear, frontline vehicles. So 10 years. If you're looking at hose, that is probably in its 20 years.
How about
years.
for a building? I mean, I know like the state building I was at, they have to change it every 3 years.
Yeah, and in fact, that they even tell us don't even use the hose in our building because you never know what you have. So, I mean, a lot of times with that, it's because it's folded, and when you leave it like that unfolded and you don't take it out and move the folds in that, it can crack in certain areas. But
All right, thank you.
Mr. Chairman? If I may add, items 6, 7, and 8, all are being financed at PNC Bank. Typically, items such as 6 and 8, we probably wouldn't have financed it, but because we were purchasing the ladder truck and the rates were somewhat favorable, we decided it made more economical sense to bundle them up and roll them into a finance package.
Okay. Is there any more questions? Okay, number 7, motion to approve purchase of Pierce ladder truck from Halt Fire Inc., preferred vendor, for the amount of $696,145, which includes the trade-in of the old ladder truck. Purchases will be financed with 3-year lease agreement through PNC Bank. The trade-in is contingent on approval from Taylor Building Authority. Purchases will be funded through Fire Capital Outlay Account. Chief.
so basically, we do have a ladder truck currently. I've heard rumors that people think we don't have it anymore. We do have one, which has been at the shop probably in the last year. All of a sudden, told probably about 10 months it's been at the shop. They're chasing around electrical problems through it. Basically, it was in good shape. It was bought in 2000, I believe, 2001, and it was in pretty good shape. We didn't use it that often, but when we were running with the older engines, a lot of those were breaking down, so we were using the ladder truck as frontline, which it really took some abuse. You know, you're not supposed to run that thing, you know, hot to rescues and things like that, but you know, the necessity they needed to, so it really took its toll on its life. So basically, it seemed to get it fixed. We get it back. It would go down again. It would get stuck up. We'd have to have the guy come out and lower the ladder. So you know, we were able to haul. They have that where they make extra trucks. They call them demos, and we take advantage of that. Sure. Similarly, the Plymouth Township just bought kind of the exact same truck for like $1.1 million. So we got a real good deal on it. They were the only bid. I think the other ones, really, the other suppliers can't keep up with kind of what Halt does. You know, they don't have larger supply of trucks to do that. So
Okay.
I didn't know basically about the part with the Taylor Building Authority. Apparently, they must have used it as collateral for.
Yeah, that was going to be one of my questions. Why would the TVA?
Sewer Chair, if I may, kind of liaison with the TVA because it's only 3 board members. I do attend meetings. But one of the bonds, because TVA has bonds on most of the city buildings and a lease agreement back to the city, but on one of the bonds, the backup documentation, there was a ladder truck included as collateral of one of the bonds. I think it was a 2001 issue or something, but again, don't know how the bond personnel let that go through because it's personal property, but it did, so it is in the name of the building authority. So We're talking with legal counsel on it. We just, our next meeting coming up in a couple weeks for TBA. We're gonna have a resolution for them just deed it over to the city.
I think meeting Monday, isn't it? 21st.
It's actually, because of the holiday, they
Oh,
pushed that
that's
to
right.
the week after, so.
Chief, go ahead.
I have a question. Where is the ladder truck going to be? Is it in the one on Goddard Road?
It'll be
or is that
Station
right
One.
at Station One? Okay.
Chief, I also have a question as well. Explain to me why, in the residence, why we need a ladder truck. I mean, we only have one building essentially that's very tall in the city on Eureka, which, you know, I mean, I understand, but is it a necessity?
Yes, it is a necessity. I believe that we should have a ladder truck. We actually have about 8 buildings that are more than 3 stories here in the city. So a lot of people think that, oh, you know, you use it to rescue somebody, and that's true in very rare occasions. But it's important to us, especially as the fire service, to have an elevated stream. We have a lot of apartments down in the south end that they get in that act and they can go. You can lose one building and then another. You need something up high right away instead of, you know, yes, mutual aid can be there, but I just think it's responsible to have these buildings and so many apartments to have your own ladder truck. But also, these new condos, the one at Hardy and Goddard as an example, our ground ladders won't really get to the roof like most of the apartments. So something like that would be prime to get right up to the roof, and if we need to do some roof work.
Councilman Joe?
I believe, about 7 years ago or so, over on E-Course, because you couldn't get behind it, you used that to go over a commercial building, right there on the south end. It was a one-story building, but I remember standing there watching you guys